Welcome folks, back to my Let's Play series on YouTube of the Greedfall RPG. I am SilmarUK and we are currently recently arrived in Tier 3D at New Serene, and in delivering a consignment of goods for the coin guard we've unearthed a plot where it seems that some corrupt coin guards are extorting merchants in the town and may even have been responsible for the murder of one. However, we are continuing our playthrough by now going to meet up with our cousin Constantine and seeing what happens when we get introduced properly to the ambassador and such like. So, without further ado, we will get into it. There we go. So, here we are. Right, so where are we? We need to get here. Our quests at the moment. The man with the silver coin is all about the corrupt guards, but we're not due back for a little while yet. So we will head to the palace and see what we will see there. So, I think... as always, we want to keep an eye out for things we can loot. There is plenty to loot in this game. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Oh, the Bridge Alliance. They're embassies. Well, we don't want to be dealing with them just yet. We need to get in here.
Atuoi, sien sradi dau quint. Da dudach me in.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladimir.
Huh.
My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Okay, that's quite funny. Right, companions on the team. Right, so if I remove him from the team, this companion cannot be removed from the team. Okay, so it wasn't exactly clear there, but obviously what it's wanted me to do is to select who I will take in. Kurt has long been my companion. Ooh. Well, now this is nice.
There
Here we
you
go.
are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladimir, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Right. Meet the Fellow-Made Governor and ask about the Malachor. Meet the Bridge Alliance Governor and ask about the Malachor. Okay, we got stuff to do. So the main quest is a cure for the Malachor. Right, so if I follow that quest and then ask for it to display it on the map. Okay, because I'm in the building, it's showing me that map. The Battle of the Red Spears. Oh. Okay. So this Battle of the Red Spears, where is that on this map? Okay, not that far. Question being, can I make it there and back in time to assist the merchants? And side quest, we have not spent long. Let's see what else he's got to say.
Cousin, what can I do for you?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain.
Oh dear.
As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Certainly there's that mark on his face which is similar to one she seems to have. So,
Onol Manawi, do you need something?
did she really think I was a
The
native?
first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renagse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
I don't want to go for a romance option.
No, but
So-
I find it unsettling. On the continent, everyone looked at me as if I was this strange beast. And here, people think that I'm a native despite the fact that I know almost nothing of your culture.
I understand that it might be a strange experience, but you should wear these marks with pride. Because they are the marks of the Onol Manawi. Those whose flesh is bonded to Tir Fradi. This makes us closer. Anything else?
Yeah, she mentioned her mother but
I've
not her
never heard
father.
you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. so we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything
Makes
else?
sense.
I must
No.
leave you. See you later.
Let's see how
Greenblood.
Kurt's doing.
There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honourable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But
Yes.
of course. Let's go.
Reynor's
I'm
been
gon-
with the other recruits in the barracks.
I had thought you a lone wolf with only our good friend in your pack. But I was mistaken.
I am full of surprises, pretty she-wolf.
Let's leave the team like that at the moment. I'd like to see how this young recruit deals with the natives. And if I'm going to be wandering off, traipsing around the countryside.
Sunday, do you have a moment?
Oh, crikey. Let's come
Thank
in
you for
thick and
coming.
fast.
I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So
Okay.
I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Fair enough. Alright, so we've got a load of quests. So, missing in action. Well, that doesn't sound good. Okay. Now, if I... Ooh. Meet the Bridge Alliance Governor. Reach the village. Meet the Felony Governor. Well now. Those are... I thought I was maybe going to go and see the ambassadors, but obviously they're out of town. So let's go to this one. Follow that quest for the moment. Display on the map. That's the Felame Governor. Okay, we can only do one at a time. So we're going to start by making sure that Constantine has decent protection while I'm away. What's this? Quest giving characters. Well, we can pick those up as well. Is there a limit on our number of quests? Well, there doesn't appear to be. Right then. Yep. Okay, so we want to go through there. I'm thinking it's this way. Yes.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Huh. Well, he's not apparently going to just hand over a quest. We may as well sell some bits. So we'll sell that. Ah yes, that has greater stun. So we'll keep that. Right, so these other items. Yeah, I'm keeping that one for old time's sake. Could be useful when dealing with noughts again, but might, practically speaking, do nothing, to be honest. We can sell that though. Okay.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Let's try having Saint crafted, see if that gives us the quest.
What can I do for you?
Huh. Well, that's doing nothing. So,
blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Bertir Tumat on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village. But there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please. I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
ah. Right. An aspiring merchant. Where does that one go on the map? Find the recruit. Oh well, both of them are the same place. I see. That was different icon. My mistake. Right then. Come, we will check out this recruit and also follow up on whatever's happening with this native merchant.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency.
Captain?
Soldiers.
May we be of service?
I'm looking for the soldier, Rayner. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene. Just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue-Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, First Class, Blue-Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue-Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tier for D, with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, First Class, Blue-Silver
Okay,
Regiment,
same
8th
way.
Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue-Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation, and the 8th Company was...
Anything else, Excellent?
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Right, so which quest are we following? We're following the aspiring merchant. That's the quartermaster. That's... Oh, that is Manfred.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
So we can deal with both
I've been
things.
looking
Let's
for
do
one of
it.
my recruits. Goes by the name of Rayner. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rayner? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least now you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
I
I
met an
imagine.
islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Right, okay. I was sorting stuff out. Lower floor, is it? Is that this way? No. Aha.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
We are here concerning the matter of Recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
What day the boy arrived?
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Details concerning the circumstances of
Can you
death.
tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rayner was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
More details on the cause
How
of
then
death.
did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
Ooh.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Sir Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tir Fredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons,
Ha-ha.
Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must, but please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
Weird. Okay, wait a sec. Oh no, it is this top. Well, I don't have the science. But let's examine all of them. Let's see if there's anything strange going on with
This
all of
doesn't
these
look like
dead.
the body of young Rayner.
No, no, it's not. I'm just seeing if there's anything else.
This doesn't look like the body of young Rayner.
Alright, unfortunately, we don't have the science for that. Yep.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rayner. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
Right. What's this? Subject is a young man under the age of 20. Has several hematomas of the entirety of the body's surface, some more recent than others. Forearm bones are broken, lesions on the hands, several broken ribs, skull is sunken, likely to be the cause of death. So obviously it's not a drowning. So, Doc, what are you stewing?
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
Show him his own
That is
notes.
true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who
There's a
were
lot
they?
going on.
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
Andevars Tire. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Interesting. Let's see what Manfred has to say on this matter.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Discuss the
We have a
death.
situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crow face?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rainer was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
So, there's no more here. Indeed. Quartermaster Manfred is a character, not a quest giver. Okay. Right, so let's just keep an eye on the time. Our side quests, the man with the silver coin. Oh, we've got plenty of time on that one. But there's a lot going on in the coin guard. So, right now, we need to obtain a patent. Where can we do that from? We go to the Governor's Palace. We investigate at the tavern. Bridge Alliance, the village, Teleme. Oh, and the lieutenants are back in there. Okay. Well, let us step back in and talk to these lieutenants. Might be this way. Oh. Interesting. And you are the 11th company.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Ask for identification
Could you
first.
tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency.
Anything else?
And
What's
the
your
assignment.
assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rayner. Have you heard anyone talking?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position to answer that.
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Captain. Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Yeah, that wasn't suspicious at all, was it? Right. He's on a higher floor. Oh, wait a sec. Dormitories and officers' quarters. Okay. There's anything? No. Interesting.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What
Identification.
company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
And your
To where are you
assignment?
assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
What about
We're
Rayner?
investigating the death of Rayner, a young recruit. Do you know anything about it?
Sorry, Your Excellency, that name doesn't ring a bell. And I know nothing about a death.
That's truly a pity.
Okay. So this one. Huh.
Lieutenant,
Excellency, can I help you?
what company
Identification.
do you serve, Lieutenant?
The 8th Company, Excellency. Excellency,
Where are you
Assignment.
assigned?
my company, the 8th Company, is responsible for city and palace security. A capital assignment. As for myself, I'm essentially in charge of training and managing the recruits. We have quite a few here. The youngsters are attracted to the dream of Tirfredi. And believe me, if we want them to live up to their duties, there's no time to dally. Excellency,
We
Rayner.
are investigating the death of a young recruit named Rayner. Do you know anything about the matter?
no, sorry, Your Excellency. That name is completely foreign to me. And I pride myself on knowing the names of all my recruits. As a matter of fact, they were all present at roll call.
Right. So look like I'm not going to be able to convince her with charisma. I could insist. That curves me.
Lieutenant, the lad that we're talking about was one of my own recruits. Someone pretended that he drowned himself, while in truth he'd been severely beaten to death. Assassinated. You more than anyone should understand what I'm feeling, so if you have anything else to say...
My condolences, Captain. I understand, and I'm sorry. I don't really know much about this affair. I've just heard people talking, and I know that it's frowned upon to broach the subject, especially with people on the outside.
What happens in the Guard concerns only the Guard, I know that. But I'm not sure myself.
Is that right? All I can tell you is that Rayner isn't the first to vanish from his company. Other youths, the most promising among us, are regularly reassigned. I don't know where they've gone, nor what they do. But we never see them again. That's all I can tell you. Now leave me in peace.
Right. So what's the quest got us doing now? Investigate at the tavern. Okay. So, just see how we get out. I think it's this way. Yes, there we go. Oh, that's kind of nice. All right, let's just check how much time we've got on this one. Got a little while. So let us save. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for this playthrough, as we've now been going for about 40 minutes. So let's just go back to the main menu, and I will drop in here. So thank you very much for watching along with me. I'm SilmarUK. I am also a live streamer. I stream games on Twitch and Mixer, and I do produce other videos, mainly Let's Plays at the moment, on YouTube, and I'll be putting some stuff up on Facebook. You can find me as SilmarUK on all of those platforms, although the full name of the channel on YouTube is SilmarUK Gaming. And you can also follow along with what I'm doing on my Twitter, which is SilmarUK, and at my website, which is SilmarUK.net. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and leave a comment if you have anything you want to ask. Thank you very much.